Good day, everyone. This is Miss Chai. Now we are on the last lesson of the fourth quarter, and in this lesson, we will talk about how information communication technology can facilitate social relationships and political movements. So let's begin. In this lesson, we will have the following questions, okay? But before that, technology has transformed the boundary of obtaining information, social interaction, and access to digital content. In this context, you will know on how information communication technology can facilitate relationship and political movements. Okay? And yeah, that's pretty much all of it. And the first things first, we will know once again what is ICT. The evolution of technology has dramatically changed society. An endless number of people all over the world use and benefit from modern technology, right? And the tremendous opportunities it provides play a significant role in almost all fields of human life. But first, let us once again get to know what is information communication technology. ICT stands for Information and Communication Technology, and ICT are basically information handling tools, a varied set of equipment, applications, and services that are used to produce, store, process, distribute, and exchange information. And old ICT include radio, television, telephone, tapes and cassettes, video cassettes, and many more, while new ICT include computers, satellite, wireless technology, and the internet. Also from UNESCO, they defined it as ICT as the scientific, technological, and engineering disciplines and the management technique used to handle transmit information with man and machines. Also, according to the Digital Video Technical Glossary, ICT is the computing and communication facilities and features that support teaching, learning, and arrange activities in education. Lastly, according to the official IBM Glossary, ICT is the use of computer-based information systems and communication systems to transmit and to store data and information. I have also here some examples of ICT. Now, ICT could be a technology needed for information dispensation, that use of devices, electronics, computers, and software system applications to convert, store, protect, process, transmit, and retrieve information. And I have here some examples. For the common ICTs, we have laptops, projectors, mobile devices, MP3 players. I believe that's still a part of common ICTs, but lately we don't use that much. Ebook readers and tablets. Other ICTs, we have video conferencing, audio and video CDs and DVDs, podcast, educational softwares. And for the internet-based ICTs and channels, we have email, chat, text messaging, social networking, tweeting, and blogs. Now, with all those I have mentioned, the evolution of technology has dramatically changed society, right? And many people all over the world are using and benefiting from modern technology, and the tremendous opportunities it provides play a significant role in almost all fields of human life. One of these is how ICT can facilitate social relationships and political movement. Now, for the last decade, it has brought about a lot of change globally. All this was possible with the expansion of internet broadband connectivity, right? And variety of software and hardware tools. In other words, technology has become an integral part of people's life. This presence of technology has changed the way we think, communicate, and plan events with friends. In this part of the lesson, we are going to look at the benefits and detriments of technology that has brought to social relationships. Let's take a closer look at the benefits first and then move on to the problems that technology causes. Now, the first one is bringing people together. The primary issue that many people faced only 2 decades ago was communication. All of us were limited to a close set of people with whom we could communicate. However, with the expansion of the internet and the birth of email systems, and communication and social relationships took their first steps toward a completely new era. Over the course of several years, both hardware and software tools were developed with the goal of making communication much easier. All of us now carry a tiny device that can connect us with anyone in the world for a minimal cost through apps such as Facebook, WhatsApp, Snapchat, Viber, Line, Skype, and hundreds of others. We can now connect and communicate with individuals in a matter of seconds. So ICT development has opened the possibility of meeting new people easily and exchanging experiences on a daily basis with people from around the world. In the above-mentioned apps, not only we can communicate with a single person, but it is possible to create group chats where you can exchange messages with both small and groups of people. With the help of technology or ICT, we can now easily organize communities. When it comes to powerful communities, the real revolution occurred when forums became very popular. All of this has made it possible for groups of friends to stay in touch and share private moments of their life without the hassle of having to send individual message to people, right? Therefore, technology made communication easier for individuals and large group of peoples alike. However, this highly effective communication has brought negative consequences as well. Let's take a look at them. So what are the negative consequences of ICT? The first one is issues with face-to-face communication. While being able to communicate with people online has improved social relationships significantly, right? There are some issues with face-to-face communication. How many times did you sit down with friends and find yourself staring at your smartphone screens for a second period of time? Unfortunately, there are those who continue working on relationship with people living remotely while hitting the pause button with friends who are surrounding them. Yes, this is quite impolite, right? But millions of people do it. Even if you're just meeting with your friends and you keep on taking a look at the phone screen, that's impolite. This also causes frustration in different social circles, especially if we are referring to a quality family time. These small devices are often somewhere else. Have become glued to our hands, and we are often somewhere else instead of enjoying the present moment with the people around us. This can sometimes also lead to formation of distance in social relationship with people we see every day. However, this is not an unsolvable problem. It just takes time for people to get accustomed to the new technology and what the proper etiquette should be. It is essential that this issue is addressed in school, where children learn to understand a difference between virtual and real-life communication. Now, ICT can also facilitate political movements. When we say political movement, it is a collective attempt by a group of people to change government, policy, or social values, where several people form a group in order to achieve changes in policies or social values on a local, national, or global level. So basically here, I'll discuss with how technology can be used as a platform by a group of people to facilitate political movement, rather. But since it is quite understandable, I'd like to address this matter in a general manner. Now, with the growth of the internet, more activities are being conducted online. Politics is no exemption. Political parties, other groups, and individuals are increasingly using the internet to spread their messages by establishing web pages to raise awareness or to persuade individuals, which provide a variety of facilities such as policy documents, interactive chat facilities, and links to other sites. Now, many political organizations and individuals have established web pages. At their simplest, web pages provide information about the group of individuals and, contact details and some brief biographical information and perhaps links to related pages. And aside from that, using ICT, it provides access to political information. Now, the news media have been quick to establish internet sites that provide access to political information. These sites provide access to the text of stories published in the print or broadcast media, although many sites do not provide the same depth of coverage as in the conventional formats and or may charge for access to stories, right? But the advantage of these sites is that they are generally searchable and the user can hopefully locate and access relevant material far more conveniently than with conventional formats. Through the internet, citizens can access huge amounts of relatively unfiltered information. This information can be used to formulate opinions and analyze government actions and decisions. Now, the claims of others can be checked and sources can be verified as well. Through emails, citizens can receive and send information quickly and cheaply to and from thousands of people. Interactive chats it enables citizens to air their views and expose them to the views of others. Now, the population can potentially provide elected officials directly with information about their views, and in turn, elected officials can communicate directly with groups or individuals conveniently and cost-effectively. And the last one, I don't think this is the last one. Political movements could be cheaper and easier with the help of ICT. Organizing and running special interest groups or political campaigns could be cheaper and easier with the internet. Individuals will not require the significant funds or administrative help to communicate en masse with others, which are usually provided by party or group secretariats. Alternatively, the internet may facilitate the formation of new groups that will compete with established groups. Through the internet, people may be able to find other similar interests to their own that hadn't been well represented by pre-existing groups. Now, organizing and running special interest groups or political campaigns could be cheaper and easier with the internet, and these interests may be able to have an impact on the political process with minimal resources. Now, to sum up, people can see numerous positive effects of technology on different aspects of human life, such as for education, agriculture, personal safety, and the environment. However, not everyone thinks about its downside. Though modern technology indeed facilitates people's tasks and duties, it may weaken human bodies, ruin nature, and destroy good values regarding social communication. So let us all remember that there is always ups and downs, and positives and negatives for a certain something. So there you go. That's all for our lesson. I hope you learned something from it today. This is your teacher, Teacher Jai. Thank you and see you again.